achievements in KOGI State will speak volume. Governor Bello assures NISS-EIMC delegation. Nigeria University set to grant automatic employment to first-class graduates. Malian political coalition opposes constitutional referendum. And on sports, Golden Eaglets arrives ALGIERS ahead of clash against Burkina Faso. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Joshua Adenoy. Thanks for joining us. KOGI State Governor BELLO has affirmed to the delegation of the Nigerian National Institute of Security Studies, Executive Intelligence Management Class 16, NISS-EIMC, on a tour to the state. Represented by his deputy, Edward Onoja, the governor commended participants of the institute for choosing KOGI State for their study, while emphasizing that the state remained the most proactive and security conscious, with awards to testify to its stability and development in infrastructures, education, healthcare, road, agriculture, and have also witnessed positive improvements.
In the course of the last 7.5 years, there had been various forms of reforms, policy re-engineering, and of course, various laws being emplaced to ensuring that the institutions of state work as it should be.
Governor Bello assured them of their safety in the course of their assignments in the state.
And we want to guarantee you that your experience this time around will be much more better than the last experience. I have read through the program and the various presentations and site visits that you would have to undergo after this particular session. I believe, like they say, seeing is believing. And our work will speak for us even as you do this tour around KOGI State.
Head of the delegation and Deputy Commandant of the National Institute for Security Studies, Didakos Egbeji, thanked Governor BELLO for accepting participants to tour the state to witness his administration's developmental strides, pointing out that the numerous achievements of the governor speaks volume.
Your Excellency, you are very much used to us. We were here 2 years ago, and it happens that I was the leader of the team then, and here I am again leading the team to this state. I want to sincerely, first of all, thank Your Excellency for accepting us, because it is not all states that have that magnanimity, that have that privilege to accept participants to tour their state based on whatever reason they have.
He said the delegation's visit to KOGI State, similar to other states, was to share knowledge and experience and get acquainted with the unprecedented development in the state.
We're embarking on the second leg of the tour, which is taking us here in KOGI, Akwa Ibom, Delta, Imo, Lagos, and Ondo State. Our aim is to see what is happening across the nation. Our team has to do with globalization, has to do with economic development, has to do with the integration of Africa. Therefore, we want to see development from the local government to the state, to the nation, and to Africa. We're going to be here for the next 5 or 6 days.
He stressed that their aim is to witness happenings across the nation.
So that's the essence for which we are here, Your Excellency, to interact with the people of the state, toward the state, and see what the state is doing. And at the end of the day, we will normally present a report. From the 2 states we are touring, we went to Jigawa, this syndicate went to Jigawa, and here they are. We'll make a comparison from all across the country, and that report is expected to be done by the participants sitting in front of you. And His Excellency will be invited to formally come and listen to the report and make his own comment and see where we can add more to make the state better than what it is today.
pointing out that the theme for the tour was centered around globalization, economy and infrastructural development in Nigeria and Africa at large. The Secretary to the State Governor, Folashade Ayoade, State Security Advisor Jerry Omodara, Deputy Chief of Staff Sunday Faleke, Commissioners, Special Advisors, SSAs and other government functionaries were present at the event. As the National Youth Service Corps (NYSC) celebrates the Golden Jubilee, the Area Director, NYSC Northeast Zone, Ahigjo Yahaya, says the scheme had done well in the areas of national integration in Nigeria. Yahaya stated this in Bauchi during the Unity Walk organized by the scheme as part of activities to celebrate its 50 years of existence. He also said that the scheme had done creditably well in the areas of affiliation and collaboration with different agencies of the government to make the country a better place with different programs. According to him, the NYSC produced up to 400,000 corps members in a year, in contrast to about 1,000 produced per annum when it was initially established. He stressed that the NYSC had been participating in the election processes in the country, which he said to a large extent had made the process successful with the involvement of corps members. Yahaya added that the scheme had also introduced skills acquisition programs where corps members were trained on how to be self-reliant, in contrast to when they were only taught how to be corps members in the past. The National Industrial Court of Nigeria, NICN, sitting in Benin City, Edo State capital, has declared that the June 8, 2022 directive of the state government suspending trade union activities in tertiary institutions in the state is unconstitutional, illegal, null and void. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, Ambrose Ali University chapter, had approached the NICN through its lawyer, Kingsley Obamogie, in a suit to challenge the directive of the state governor, Godwin Obaseki, suspending all unions in the state's tertiary institutions. The suit had the ASU chairman, AAU chapter, Dr. Cyril Onogbosele, and Assistant Secretary, Dr. William Odion, as claimant, while Obaseki, the State Attorney General, and the Edo State government were the defendants. Delivering the judgment, Justice A.A. Adewemimo ruled that the state government was wrong to have suspended trade union activities in the AAU and other tertiary institutions in the state. Onogbosele, while reacting to the ruling, hailed the judgment, saying that the court's judgment is a victory for constitutionalism, the rule of law, and due process. The Federal University, Dusima in Katsina State, FUDMA, says the school senate has approved automatic employment for its students that graduate with first-class honors degree. The Vice-Chancellor of the university, Professor Armayao Hamisubichi, disclosed this during the FUDMA 11th matriculation ceremony in Dusima. Professor Hamisubichi explained that to encourage students to cultivate their potentials to the fullest, the Senate of the university had approved that students that graduate with first-class honors degree at the end of his or her studies in the institution would be offered automatic employment by the University Council. He further assured the students that the university would do everything possible to make their stay in the school enjoyable, creative, and also to give them all they deserve to do well with a view of preparing them for future challenges. No fewer than 6,012 students were admitted into various departments of the 2022-2023 academic session. We go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Do you know women are adventurous, ambitious, captivating, confident, and dazzling? Do you know she's also dynamic, enigmatic, inspiring, and self-assured? Those are not all about who a woman is. She is also blessed with the wisdom to design her world. She is optimistic when she puts her mind to do anything, malleable and astute. And to crown it all, she is naive because of her total belief in anything she loves, and same time noble with her character. These and many more about a woman are what we discuss and analyze on Women's World, a program that celebrates women who have put all these attributes together to add value to their society. Be my guest together to tell your story yourself. I am a woman and I am proud to be. Join Faith Abdul Ghaffar only on MLC TV online by 6 p.m. every Sunday for all-encompassing about who a woman is. For your contribution, comments, even to appear on the show, advert placement and sponsorship, please call any of the numbers displayed on the screen. Visit and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Malachi TV, and like our Facebook pages, MLC TV and MLC TV WW to watch our editions. Thank you.
Welcome back. On politics, the Supreme Court has set aside the appeal by Adegboyega Oyetola challenging the election of Senator Ademola Adeleke as the governor of Osun State. The court, in a judgment read by Justice Emmanuel Agim, also upheld the appeal court's judgment which upheld the election of Adeleke as the state governor. The apex court held that the appellant failed to adduce enough evidence to prove allegations of overvoting against Adeleke in the July 17, 2022 governorship election in the state. A group in KOGI State, Like Minds, has reassured of members' commitment to work for the candidate of the Action Democratic Congress, ADC, Leke Abejide, to emerge as the next governor of the state. The group, at a meeting held in Obajana in the Western Senatorial District, said Leke Abejide has written his name in gold through quality representation, stressing that he will replicate same across the nooks and crannies of the state if given the chance to serve as the governor. Chairman of Like Minds, Chief Richard Asaje, said the group's decision to declare unflinching support for Leke Abejide was not far-fetched from his various contributions towards making the lives of the people better, stressing that he will repeat same if elected governor. Our reporter has the detail.
Making ways of how we are going to restructure or make a structure for the effectiveness of this project.
At a well-attended meeting of the group in Obajana, members of the Like Minds from the Central, East, and Western Senatorial District emphasized that aside from calls for zoning, Leke Abejide is well-equipped, better prepared, and more informed to take over the leadership of the state in the November 11, 2023 governorship election in the state. Chairman of Like Minds, Chief Richard Asaja, said the quest of ensuring the emergence of Leke as the next governor of KOGI State is a collective responsibility, stressing that it was time the Western Senatorial District takes over the leadership of the state. The elder statesman narrated that Leke Abejide is compassionate, humble, focused, committed, dependable, and does not turn back on his promises.
Majority of the people you saw, they are all grassroots politicians. They know the dynamics of politics. These are people that have been members of House of Assemblies, contested chairmanship seats and all whatnot. So they know what it is, the dynamics of politics itself. That is why I assembled this cream of politicians of reputation that I know will fight for this our just and divine cause, Leke Abejide for governor.
Speaking on behalf of a stakeholder from the 3 senatorial districts, the former House of Assembly candidate of the New Nigeria People's Party (NNPP) for Ankpa 2 state constituency in the 2023 elections, Ismaila Yusuf Atumei from the east, Owukojo Sunday from the west, and Idris Anako from the Central Senatorial District commended the ADC governorship candidate for his impactful leadership style so far, saying that Abejide is the most qualified.
We have heard about Edaleke for his good performance in the KOGI West. A lot of projects have been made. So for that, what we're looking at is someone who can drive the state for a promised land. Because what we want is a good governance.
The quality we saw in Leke, he has the love of all KOGIs. Youth, children, elder ones, women, market women, farmers, etc.
Yes, we are supporting Leke for equity and justice and fairness. Now, let's allow this power to shift to the West so that there will be a cohesion in the state.
Others at the meeting declared their unfleeting support and readiness to canvass for Leke Abejide in the coming governorship election slated for November 11, 2023. Joy Moses, reporting for MLC.
Members of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in KOGI East have debunked the rumor making the rounds that they have settled for the opposition party governorship candidate ahead of the November 11th governorship election in the state. A statement by the KOGI East APC zonal chairman, Mohammed Nasir Alpha, said the party's attention was drawn to a questionable press conference by those he described as selfish element within the zone who claimed to be stakeholders and have spoken on behalf of the KOGI East APC, during which they attacked the state governor, Yahya Bello, on many subjects. The APC zonal chairman explained that after delivering the presidential candidate, Senate, 3 House of Representatives, and 8 out of 10 House of Assembly members for APC in the immediate past elections, they will benefit nothing working for opposition party in the coming governorship election in the state. Alpha said the 9 local government APC structure in KOGI East, alongside the ward executives, are in support of the party's governorship candidate, Ahmed Usman Ododo, and would work assiduously to ensure that he emerge at the November governorship race in the state. He stressed that KOGI APC is one united family, and the detribalized nature of Governor Yahya Bello has built the party to the point of creating a strong platform for equity, competence, and capacity, adding that selfish, self-serving, and desperate politicians will not be allowed to use ethnicity as a fountain to position in the state. A group known as Avoid Team for Ododo has called on the people of KOGI State to reject divisive politics and embrace unity to foster stronger bonds and relationships. In a press briefing in Lokoja, the leader of the group, Avoy Nwogu, highlighted the importance of putting aside differences and working together towards a common goal. She acknowledged that KOGI State was once plagued by ethnic and political divisions, which hindered progress and development, but such was overturned by the governor, Yahya Bello-led administration in the state. The group's leader urged the people to rise above ethnic division and focus on what unites than what sets them apart. Avoy Nwogu, who is also the senior special assistant to the governor on electronic media, emphasized that dialogue and respect for each other's differences is important towards achieving common goals. While advising them to reject politics of division and embrace the power of unity, she explained that the diversity in the state is a natural strength, calling on the people of the state to work together for a more prosperous state. The SSA commended the state governor, Yahya Bello, for his commitment at strengthening bond of unity among the people of the state, describing unity as a necessary tool to the realization of progress in every society. On religious matters, Nigerians have been advised to always seek for prosperity through legitimate means to enable them enjoy their wealth. General Overseer of the Zion Hills Church of All Nations in Ajakuta local government area of KOGI State, Bishop Kolawole Adebisi, made the call while preaching to the congregation during the first Sunday service in the month of May 2023. The clergyman said, prospering outside legitimate means poses a long-time danger to people, and highlighted the required principles that would ensure kingdom prosperity.
You can't talk about prosperity without obeying kingdom principles. If you want to prosper, you must serve God. You must be obedient. Number 3, you must have faith. You must know how to give. In the kingdom of God, you must know how to tithe. You must know how to sow seed. You must know how to sacrifice. And you must know how to show love. Without all these things, you don't expect prosperity to thrive in your life.
While calling on youth in the country to engage in profitable ventures that will better their lives and the society, Bishop Kolawole Adebisi also enjoined the federal, states, and local government to create more employment and empowerment opportunities for them to enable the teeming youth achieve their goals and aspirations. On the foreign scene, a number of political associations in Mali have joined forces to oppose the military government's decision to hold a referendum on a new constitution on June 18th. The coalition is demanding the cancellation of the decree to convene the electoral bodies because it considers the ruling authorities illegitimate. The group also pointed out that more than 2/3 of the territory is being plunged into generalized insecurity. The referendum is a milestone on the country's path towards elections, promised for February after a coup 3 years earlier. The referendum had been previously scheduled for March 19th, but was postponed. King Charles III and his wife, Queen Camilla, were both formally crowned in a historic ceremony at London's Westminster Abbey before appearing on the balcony for a flyover. The coronation ceremony, steeped in centuries of traditions, but with a few small tweaks for the modern age, played out in front of about 2,000 invited guests and a global audience of millions watching on TV or live stream. Charles officially became king following the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, on September 8, 2022. The coronation ceremony consecrated and celebrated King Charles' ascent to the throne. Let's join Jonah Malik for the latest sports update.
And on sports updates, the Golden Eaglets of Nigeria have arrived in Algiers ahead of their quarter-final clash against Burkina Faso at the ongoing 2023 Under-17 Cup of Nations. The player and the officials who arrived the city on Monday night are set to face Burkina Faso in the last 8th fixture at the Nelson Mandela Stadium on Thursday night. The Golden Eaglets have won the Under-17 AFCON twice in 2001 and 2007. The top 4 team in the competition will represent Africa at the 2023 FIFA Under-17 World Cup. Still on sports, a 56-year-old former boxer, Moses Olakpade, has been arrested in Ondo State for allegedly beating his wife, Tunike Tokoma, for refusing to hand over a television remote to him. According to reports, the incident occurred at their residence, Odoma Street in Okearo community in Akure, when Olakpade, now a truck driver, returned home from a journey and wanted to watch a program on the television, but the wife refused to hand over the remote to him. This led to arguments between them, and Olakpade, out of anger, rained punches on his wife until she fell down and became unconscious. Their children ran out screaming for help, and with the intervention of neighbors, they rescued the wife and reported the matter to leaders of the community, who called the police, and the retired boxer was arrested. TikTok star and UFC fighter Hasbullah Magomedov has been arrested after he and his friends were detained by COR for driving offenses. The 20-year-old Hasbullah from Dagestan in Russia is said to have been arrested after he and a group of friends drove into the street and interfered with other drivers while celebrating a friend's wedding. A report monitored on Red Corner MMA says the group was taken into custody and charged with administrative violations. And that's all on Sports Update. I am Jonah Malik reporting. Back to Akasta for more stories.
Thank you, Jonah. Joy Dada has the latest happenings in the entertainment world.
Welcome to our entertainment world. I am Joy Dada. Nigerian music star Tiwa Savage had a historic performance at the coronation concert of King Charles III at Windsor Castle. Referred to as the Queen of Afrobeat, Tiwa Savage did not hesitate to showcase the Nigerian culture as she could mix her song with Yoruba language in the presence of people at the coronation ceremony. Tiwa's invitation was a boost to her musical career as her fans across the world continue to shower praises on her for making Nigeria proud. The coronation of King Charles was held at the Westminster Abbey, England. A star actor of Kannywood, Aminu Muhammad, popularly known as Kaum Malan in the famous TV series Dandy Kowa showing on Arewa 24, is dead. The actor, who has featured in many movies in the Hausa language film industry, died after battling a heart-related ailment for some years. Report has it the remains of the deceased has been buried at Hayes Cemetery in Nasarawa local government area of Kano State, according to Islamic rites. He is survived by a wife and over 10 children. May his soul rest in peace. Thanks for joining me. I am Joy Dada, reporting for MLC TV.
Thank you, Joy. And that is the size of our package for today. If you like what we are doing, do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malakite TV. Like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV and MLC TV 2. Instagram, MLC TV 2021. Twitter, MLC TV 1. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malakite TV online on weekends to watch programs. Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It's Malakite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please continue to be a brother's keeper for a happier and better society. I am Joshua Adinoy. Thanks for watching.